I've got him cut off. I've got him cut off.
No! Yes! Come on!
George, I'm on half heart. You gotta hit him off. You gotta hit him off.
I'm trying! What are you doing? Get back! Yes!
Block
I
it
broke the
off,
water! I broke the water! Yes!
Bye, Dream.
Yes!
Bye, George!
Yes! Bye, Dream! You're so bad! Yes! Yes! We won! Wait, what?
George!
He survived! No way!
He lived?
What?
George, you idiot!
Where did he go? Did he just pull again? Did he? What? No! I can't hit him!
Yes!
George!
What?
Let's go!
This is the most talked about scene. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through it very slowly, through my mindset, through why I did what I did, through how it happened, and what the odds are, I guess, of it happening. So I was getting chased by, I think, 3 Endermen, and they had actually a little bit before been killing me a lot, and I was worried because I can't take on 3 Endermen and 2 people at the same time. That's just not gonna happen. So I went into F5 mode right here in order to check and see if there was anything under the ledge, meaning if I were to knock them off, would they live on a bottom ledge or not? And I saw, okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there, so this will be perfect. And then I checked my inventory real quickly to see if I had a pearl. I realized I don't have a pearl, and my plan was to lure them to the edge, pearl back onto the platform, and then knock them right off the edge because they would be on the edge of the platform. That was my original plan. But right now I realized I have no pearls. So I turn to try and turn back, but I see Sapnap cutting me off. I place a water behind me, that way I could separate me from George and I could fight Sapnap one-on-one. But then the Enderman started hitting me, and I didn't know how low Sapnap was. I thought he was on full health, but it turns out he was actually lower, so my plan would have worked if I kept fighting Sapnap. But the Endermen were fighting me, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna place water on me because Endermen are actually afraid of water. So I went ahead and I placed water underneath me, and the water doesn't spread. Usually, water spreads in all 4 directions. Now, sometimes, if you get unlucky, it will only spread in 2 or maybe even 1. So the water only spread in 2 directions. It didn't spread in all 4. So it didn't push them away from me. It didn't push the enemy away from me. It did nothing that I wanted it to. And of course, this is just, George knocks me off. I fall. I land in the water. I'm trying to swim back up the water. They block off the water really smartly. They block off the water, realizing, oh, he's probably floating in it right now. And then, of course, they're celebrating. And George kills Sapnap. Now, I didn't know what happened here. I thought that an Enderman might have killed Sapnap. I wasn't reading chat. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in chat. And as I'm falling, I don't know if you can see, but the Ender Pearl actually stands out because it fell underneath the End Stone. And the End Stone's very yellowy white. So I saw the Ender Pearl and I moved right. Like I moved a little bit right in the water. So at this point, I knew I was screwed. I had no pearls. I knew I had no pearls. I was too low to, place blocks in order to save myself. I had nothing I could really do. But the Ender Pearl stood out. So once Sapnap died, his Ender Pearl was falling, and it stood out because it's behind the End Stone, and you can see the green very clearly. Whereas all those other items, I don't even know what they are, but you can even right now tell the Ender Pearl is an Ender Pearl because it's behind the End Stone backdrop. So I realized I had no pearls. I saw his pearl falling. I moved slightly to the right, like just barely, because I didn't want to fall off the platform, like off the water. I thought it was going to go into my inventory, but I don't know. The luckiest thing about this whole scene is that it went into the 1 slot in my hotbar. It could have gone in any other slot in my inventory because I picked up other stuff, but it went into the 1 slot in my hotbar. I used it, I pearled away, and then the rest is history.